Guys, do not make the mistake that far too many people do, thinking that a hard day is a bad day. A hard day is the best day of your life. A hard day is a day that makes you somebody better. And when you're somebody better, it means that you're more capable to live the life that you want to live and have the results that you want to have. So embrace it. Your perspective, your internal perspective on the external is going to have the biggest impact on your life. The reality of the world, guys, is the same for everybody else. What's real is real, but perception is going to come from the inside. So you have to become a master of controlling your internal perception on how you see things through the lens you see it, so that you can actually take action that's going to lead you to where you want to be. Because the world's no different for anyone. It's the same fucking world, guys. It's just you're looking at it through different lenses. So, for example, I want to tell you a quick story. When I started out my business journey as an entrepreneur, my first business being a coaching business, well, I had some really bad days, some hard days, and had some big fallouts, big arguments with my parents. No hate against them. It was just a big disagreement because I was saying, look, I'm quitting my job. I'm quitting my 9-to-5 as an engineer. I'm gonna break my bank, invest in a mentor, skint myself, and make it happen. And they were like, no fucking way, no way, no way, no way. Thought I was crazy, but they were just looking out for me. But in my head, that was a really bad day. I'd just fallen out with my family, and no one believed in me that I could now live this life, live wherever I want. I choose to live in Dubai out of choice, just because of the environment. But that for me was a hard day. But if I took that as a hard day, I would not be here today. What I did were, I'm very grateful for my mindset back then, was I saw it as a good day. I thought, one day I'm going to prove you wrong. And I had a bit of a fuck you energy. I would say to get to my first 10 grand a month, I was driven by solely fuck you energy. And I see this with a lot of people, right? Changing your perspective on it. But I also see it with clients. I had a client this morning who signed up to work with me about 8 days ago. Our first week was just building out his online product, building out his service. We launched it last night. 10 minutes after launching his product, he literally sent me a screenshot with $4,000 already landed on his very first day, right? But he had something very similar. He hadn't had a fallout with his parents, but what he had was a really big pressure. And I remember about a week ago when he signed up, he says, I really need to make this happen. I'm just feeling a bit down. I really want to get out this 9-to-5. He'd been over to Dubai on a holiday previously. He was like, I just want to live there for a living. And he was feeling down about it, but he turned that into a good day. He turned that into rocket fuel. That's what you've got to do, guys. Every single moment you have, if you change the lens, you change the perspective, you can turn it into rocket fuel to make that hard day a good day. Anything that's hard, if you see it as a good day and you actually take action and go through it, makes you better. And all you need to get where you need to be in life is just more competence. You're only going to get more competence if you just run with it and go through it. So no matter what happens, guys, use it as fuel. As sad as it is, guys, to put this on an extreme level, I also have clients that have lost horrendously close family members. And that's bad days. That's a lot of bad days. Every day can be a bad day if you want to see it through that lens. Of course it can, because it's something so tragic. But what you can also do is shift the lens. Reality is reality, but if you shift the lens, now you can act more spiritually with purpose to move it towards that. So always, always, always make sure every single day is a good day. Every single day needs to be a growth day. And no single thing that can ever happen in a day should make it bad if you've got a good enough mindset. Right? That's what it's all about. Make sure you are looking through the right lens at everything. If you ever feel down about something, come back, zoom out, perspective, and just grind, right? I always say this to myself as well. Would this be a problem? Would I be stressing about this same thing 5 years from now? If I wouldn't be stressing about this same problem 5 years from now, I just shrug it off. And guys, I used to get a little bit worked up over not major stuff. These days, nothing's gonna faze me, right? Literally nothing is gonna faze me, because everything that comes up, I just see with one lens. That's tough. That's hard. That's gonna make me better. And I'm gonna grind on through it. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna be a better person. And I've got more experience, I've got more wisdom. And you just can't lose at life. Because guys, it's just, I don't know how else I can say this to people, but the world is the fucking world, right? The sky is fucking blue, the water looks blue. But if you tell yourself it's fucking brown, it's brown, but we all know it's really blue. Yeah? We all know there's a way. And guys, at the end of life, you're gonna have one of two things. You're gonna have results, or you're gonna have reasons. Reasons don't come with results. You are gonna end your life with results or with reasons. And you chose whether you wanted results or whether you wanted reasons. Every single guy who's doing well has the same reasons. They just saw it through a different lens, took action anyway. They left the feelings to the girls and just cracked the fuck on. Who else is gonna come save you? Guys, I want you all to win, but if you are gonna win, you have to start seeing the world differently. You've got to get around other guys with that level of mindset. You've got to keep your environment really clean. And I understand at the start, not everybody can, but success by subtraction, guys. You've got to remove the negative people from your environment, so at least you're not getting mold in your environment and making you think worse than you should and than you would have done alone. And then once you are in an isolated position, you're going to do a lot better than you would with the mold. Grow, work hard, invest in yourself, get in rooms with coaches, with mentors, with guys walking the walk. And then you're going to level up at an even faster pace, and you're going to get in new rooms where mindsets are up and up again. And guys, the more you know, the less you realize you know. And that's the beauty of life. But every day needs to be a great day. The difficulty of a day should not determine how good or bad your day. At the end of the day, you've got to fucking do the work, and you can't be a little bitch, or I'm gonna come and call you a little bitch. Let's fucking go, guys. I want to see you win. Start looking at the world differently. Start looking at the world through a different lens. And just think of the word perspective. There is always multiple perspectives. You could see any situation, but always look at everything with a growth perspective, that you're gonna come out of it better. I don't care how savage it is. Let's get it, let's go. If you are interested in taking everything to the next level, I will chuck a few of my links below.